Welcome back once again to Jack's Tech Corner. I'm your host Jack, and this is going to be yet another Photoshop Elements video tutorial. First, let me remind you or introduce you to jackstechcorner.com. jackstechcorner.com is a place where you can go and pick up great DVDs to learn even more about Photoshop Elements. There's volume 1, 2, and 3. The 3-volume set is the best value for your dollar, as well as a Mac edition. So if you're interested of the DVDs, they're very low cost, as you can see. Stop by jackstechcorner.com. Let's go ahead and get on with the video tutorials. In this video tutorial, I thought I would talk to you about layer styles. Excuse me. Now, layer styles are just things we can use with a layer to change the appearance of something in our picture. Or you can change the entire picture and add something to it. I'm going to demonstrate how we can actually change parts of our pictures to actually give them more, I always say, more appearance, or to make it a more of a, like a communication device or a conversation piece. What we're going to start off with here is this picture of a basketball game that I took recently. And what I want to do is take the ball, and we're going to add something just to the ball, but we're not going to touch the rest of the picture. Now, to do this, the first thing we're going to do is duplicate the background. Just pull it down. Now we have a background copy. You want to do that now because these pixels are unlocked. If you look down here, you can see that this has a lock on the original background. And I know you can double click it and click OK and it will unlock it, but I'd rather just work on the background copy. Now let's go ahead and actually select just the ball itself. If we go over here to our quick selection tool, we can just select the ball. And I'm just clicking on the ball itself. Now we have just the ball selected. Now at that point, what we want to do is create a layer with just that ball in it. So let's go up to Layer, New, and we're going to go via Copy, because we're going to copy what we have selected. So if we shut these off, you'll see that sure enough we have just the ball selected. Turn this back on. If we hold the control key down, we can now select that ball once again. Just holding the control key down and clicking on that layer reselects the ball. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put an outer glow on it. And where I get to my layer styles is right up here in the effects palette. If you move your mouse slowly, there's what we call helper text under these. The second one is called layer styles. Click on that. Click the pull down menu because it's probably going to come up as bevels. And let's click on outer glows. And what I'm going to do is take this one, the fire, and add it to that ball. So I select the fire and click apply. And there you have it. Now there's a fire ring around the ball. Now if it looks overpowering to you, all you have to do is, since it's on its own layers, drop the opacity down just a little bit. That way you still have the effect, but it's not overpowering. Then we can just click on the background layer, select, deselect, and there you go. Now the ball actually has a flame around it. So like I said, we changed the picture without changing the entire picture. We just changed one part of a selection in there. Let's move on to another picture. Now here's a picture of a butterfly. We're going to do the same thing. Duplicate the background. You can also do a Control J, remember, or if you're on a Mac, you can do a Command J. Let's go to make our selection. Select more of the wing here. Got the tail back there. Remember, if you go outside the line there a little bit, just click on the minus up here. We'll get rid of some of this. And if you want to add a little bit, I see there's a little bit of the wing here. And remember, folks, sometimes it's better just to blow it up a little bit. Oops, we're going the wrong way. Let's blow it up so we can get a good solid look at it. Go back to our selection tool. And we are going to go right here and get the rest of that wing. And again, we'll hit the minus and we'll take off some of this. Looks pretty good now. Once again, you're going to go up to Layer, New Layer via Copy. We have it copied here. Once again, you can hold the Control key down and click once, and you can get your, people refer to these as marching ants, right? You've probably heard about that or heard of those on other videos. Actually, select just a little bit more here. Oops. If your brush size is too large, use your left and right bracket keys. A bracket key, folks, on your keyboard, the left and right bracket keys are located to the right-hand side of the P on your keyboard. Those are brackets, just in case you're not familiar with that. Now on this one, I thought maybe we would do a inner glow. And here's some different inner glows we can use. And you can try these. And if you don't like it, just simply hold your Control key down and hit the letter Z. That'll undo what you just did. We'll try glow. If you don't like that one, then we can go back up here. We could try shadowing, drop shadows. We can try to add a drop shadow and see what that would look like. There's a little shadow effect on your butterfly coming down. So there's a lot you can do with this other than just highlighting it and lining it. Let's go up here once again. We're going to go back to our outer glows. And we will give it an outer glow. There's an outer glow. Once you're done, once again, just hit select, deselect. And let's go back out here and we will go back out. And now you can see that butterfly is more of a conversation piece. People are going to ask you, how did you get that glow around there? You can tell them, that's the way the sunlight was hitting it, and it just gave us a nice glow. Once again, you can lower the opacity down a little bit, maybe to make it less of a rough edge here, make it just blend in a little bit more. The last one I'm going to show you is this sign. Let's go ahead and bring up the sign. Once again, let's do our selection. We're going to duplicate this background first. As I said, you can do a Control J if you don't want to drag it down onto the new layer box. We will make our selection. Make our brush size bigger. Just like so. Just like so. And we'll make sure we get everything selected just like this. So everything is selected. Make sure we get it all selected there. Deselect what we don't need in there. We want to lower the brush size down a little bit and just come down along the outside of the sign. Just like so. We'll go up here a little bit. Just like that. This part here we want selected because I just want the outside of the sign, so I'm going to select this, and that looks really good. Now let's go ahead once again, layer, new layer via copy, and we are now working with this layer. And once again, we will maybe put a outer glow on it. We now have a green ridge around the sign itself. Select and deselect. And there you go, folks. That is exactly how you can use your layer styles to change the look of a picture. There's our butterfly. There's our ball with the fire around it. So your imagination is only going to be your limiting factor here. Whatever you can think of, you can pull it off with Photoshop Elements. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial of using layer styles. And by all means, please subscribe to the YouTube videos if you're not yet subscribed to the videos. And make sure you check out my website, jackstechcorner.com. Jump on there and check out those that DVD collection. They're high-resolution videos. Some of them are on YouTube, but there is some DVD exclusives on those DVDs that's never been seen before on YouTube. So if you want to learn some stuff that's a little bit more in-depth and off the wall, you may want to check out the DVDs. Until next time, thank you very much for watching my videos, and I'll see you back here very soon. Until then, keep those shutters clicking, keep the editors editing, and I'll see you back very soon. Bye for now.